What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Firstly, I'd like to apologize that I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. The reason to that is because I've took a break, and also I was able to spend a great time with my friends. My friends came over to my country here in Korea, and I was able to tour them around this beautiful country. We had super fun, a week worth of vacation. It was great. Way to spend your 20s with your friends. Superb, right? So with that said, I'm back here to create content for you guys. Again, it's about fitness journey. As you can tell, I've been making a bit of progress, I can say. I've been back and forth through bulk and cut, but as much as possible, I like to stay whole ready, as Chris Jones would say, right? So with that said, for today, just wanted to quickly talk about a balanced diet. As most of you guys already know what a balanced diet is, it's what makes you fit throughout the day, and it's what you eat determines how you look, right? It's basically how it is. Disregard all the knowledge that we have today about these macronutrients or the micronutrients or this whey protein or this creatine. Let's really break it down to the basics, because basics are the foundation of our knowledge that determines the question why, to make us understand better about our nutrition, and of course understanding better what goes into our mouth makes us understand further to a conclusion that leads us to a better knowledge equals better gains. That was a long quote that I just made up right there, but yeah, it was great. Anyways, make sure to give this video a like video, because I'm back and I'm super excited to bring this great content. And I can say I've learned a lot throughout this year. It's been almost 2 years that I've been on my fitness journey, and as much as possible, I like to share great knowledge that I learned throughout the years. So with that said, let's get started with this video. All right, guys, before anything, I just wanted to quickly tell you guys why I'm making this video about this nutrition or this balanced diet. It's because when my friends came over for a vacation here, basically my lifestyle were very busy. We had to wake up early in the morning to travel places, to go to beautiful destinations, and to enjoy life basically. So fitness wasn't the biggest priority, although we did hit the gym and make some gains. But despite all that, it was difficult to stay on track, especially with your macros and the meal plans and everything. And for sure, a lot of you guys, my viewers, will be experiencing the same thing. You guys might have work or your family or whatever that is. You might encounter this stuff, and I want you to help you guys out in terms of staying on track as much as possible without being that guy who always counts macros in the middle of the day, right? So first and foremost, guys, there are a few tricks you can do, tips and tricks that you can apply to you. Of course, having a supplementation such as a creatine or whey protein is always helpful to bring it along. It saves time, and you can always bring a bottle, shake it up and drink it during the meal, whatever that is, to hit your protein intake, just to make sure you're on your macros. You make sure you're taking a gram per protein body weight to make sure you're maintaining that muscle. But of course, not everyone's going to have whey protein, and that for me was my problem. I had no whey protein. That feeling once you run out of protein. That was me, guys. I was out of my protein, and I had to make some choices, food choices especially, to keep my gains going. So first and foremost, just want to quickly talk about what balance really means, right? You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to break it down. And for a lot of you guys, maybe there are a lot more snacks for bodybuilders to complete 5 to 6 meals, whatever the occasion is. What balanced diet to me really means is this. A lot of people, my friends, to my family, even my mom tells me that you eat too much chicken. You eat chicken breast on a daily basis. But that's what they see when I'm at home. You feel me? When I'm at home, I have a disciplined meal plan, whether that is brown rice or chicken breast or lentils, whatever that is. My meal plan has been very consistent throughout the years, and I guess that's one reason to how I was able to stay in shape, the discipline. But with the discipline applied, I'm able to apply cheat meals in the later day in the evening. So think of it this way, guys. Here we have protein, right? If I make sure that I'm disciplined, my protein reaches around 150 or 160 grams, which is my body weight, and my fats are halfway there and my carbs are halfway there, I can cheat the rest of my carb and my fat outside. And that's completing my whole macros, but it's well strategically planned out. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes like this. They think they're on a vacation, so they can just go all out. They go like, okay, I'm on a vacation. I'm gonna have omelet and in a hotel restaurant. I'm gonna have some buttered toast and whatever, and then they're gonna have another meal outside, and meal outside, and their macros are basically low protein, high fat, high carb, and eventually you're blown up and you lose in shape. And later when you come back home, I'm like, fuck it, let's just screw fitness, right? But that's the key, guys. Being able to be consistent in terms of your meal plan and strategically planning your meals throughout the day and making right food choices throughout the day is going to determine the shape of your body. And no one else is going to tell you to eat what you need. It's really up to you. It's really inside your head and chasing that goal in mind to really stay disciplined to achieve that goal. All right, so make sure to practice that discipline as much as you can. And again, going back to this cheat meals, filling out the rest of your macros to have a balanced diet. What I mean by that is this. When you're going to be eating outside, guys, take note. It's always high fat, high carb. All right, unless you really go to a places that the macros are really laid out. Take my words for this. When you eat outside, it's always high carb, high fat, high sodium. And one more knowledge to add to that, guys. Sodium plus fat equals flavor. All right, I don't know if I wrote that correctly, but that's what it is. High fat content with added sodium equals flavor. That's what gives you that satisfaction when you have a first bite in the donut. Why is it so good? Because there's so much fats and sodium that actually makes your endorphin cells just go rushing into your brains and really feel like grateful, happiness, whatever that is. But you don't want to have that every day. It has to be a reward factor for working hard. I eat donuts, I enjoy pizza, but I make sure I work hard and I am disciplined to really enjoy that. And it's even better feeling once you do that. But guys, when you eat outside, it's always high fat and high carb and high sodium. Okay, not that I'm saying that sodium and fat and carb is bad for you. It's that if you have 3 meals of eating outside, it's guaranteed that your fat and your sodium and your carb will just overload. All right, and there'll be no more room for your protein to come in. All right, you still don't believe me, guys, watching this video? All right, name me your favorite food or best tasting food. All right, I already gave out a donut, right? Let's break down the donuts. How was it made? It's flour, right? There's a lot of gluten in that shit. Okay, it's carb. Basically, flour is carb. There's egg, probably, depends how the bakery makes it. So they deep fry that shit, so it's full of oil. And then they add a lot of sodium, salt to season the bread. I'll name you another one that really tastes good. Bacon, right? Bacon, again, it's high in fat, high in sodium. That's why it tastes so good. Equals flavor, okay? You know what makes it better than sodium and fat? Add sugar. All right, I'm just gonna kill everyone in this video about this knowledge, but check this out. You have a bacon, add some brown sugar on top. Candy bacon, right? So there's sodium, fat, and sugar. You kill it, right? Krispy Kreme, you add some sugar glaze on top. Bam! Market sale, because that's what people like. They like fat. People enjoy eating fat, carb, and sodium and sugar. I'm not saying those are bad. We need it, but to a certain extent throughout the day to have a balanced diet, okay? So I'm just letting you guys know the inside knowledge of these certain foods. I'm not a chef, but these are things you need to know because that's what's going into your mouth, all right? Don't believe what the commercials say or the magazines. You find out yourself and learn from it. And I'm sure my audience are smart enough to know this. And I always tell my friends who ask me questions to really determine the knowledge for yourself. Right? I really give the ability for them to learn and explore. All right. So in the end of the day, it's whether that's a mistake or a succession that they make, it's on their end. And that's how you learn. And of course, life is about learning. It's getting too much philosophy on this shit, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. Name me one more food. Ramen, right? Ramen tastes so good, right? Noodles, spice, whatever. Noodles are fried in that cup noodles, right? It's oil and carb, of course, the noodles. And the seasoning, the soup, it's sodium. Sodium, fat, there. Boom. Flavor, right? All right, I'm done. It's enough said. enough to said that what balanced diet meal really is. So to conclude this video, I cheat myself, and most of my meals that I had during the vacation were cheat meals. But for me to able to stay fit came from me being strategical in advance. I knew my lunch and my dinner will be on outside, which is going to be high carb and high fat and high sodium. So I make sure at least my breakfast, I get my protein and low sodium in, which would give my protein here, my carb here, my fat here, which makes a room for my carb and my fat later out through the day. So when I'm done throughout the day, I have a balanced meal, right? So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoy this. It's not too scientific. It's more about bro science, but that's what works for me and how I stayed in shape. And obviously, you can comment down below to really further explore this science behind this. If you guys are more knowledge than I am, please do. Let's learn together in this fitness journey and help people out. And yeah, that's about it, this video. I hope you find this useful, and make sure you leave a comment what you want to learn next. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Signing out.